Richard Kuchen. I was a Teleman first class when I was discharged, and Sarah went back to Mayport, Florida, her home base for the first time. And we weren't there too long when we made a northern cruise. It was a NATO cruise, the first cruise she ever made, up above, off the coast of Norway, above the Arctic Circle. And it was very interesting. You don't realize by looking at the waters up there, they don't look rough, but the undercurrent up there is a lot different. And the horizon is different. We lost a couple planes coming into land because they judged the horizon wrong. It's a different horizon above the Arctic Circle than it is here. And then we sent a plane to look for them and lost them. Lost that plane, but we didn't lose any pilots. We just lost the planes. But they recovered the pilots. But we spent a few days up there with some NATO ships. And we came down Scotland and we stopped at Edinburgh for a little, well, I had liberty on a Sunday. A Sunday in Edinburgh, you could shoot a cannon down the main street and you wouldn't hit anything. So, but here's what happened. Maybe this is interesting. It was 4 or 5 of us. We were walking around the streets of Edinburgh. We didn't know what the hell to do. So we ran into a man down there, a gentleman, and we asked him, where can we get a beer? Well, he says, this is Sunday, you know, in Scotland. He says, it's very difficult, but I can tell you, he said. He said, you go down to a certain place, a certain way, there's a hotel there. He says, you walk into that hotel and you register, just as if you were registering into the hotel. You're in uniform, and they'll kind of know what you're there for. They will escort you to the rear of the building, and there'll be a bar there. And you can sit down, secluded, and have your beer. And that's what we did. In other words, it was a speakeasy. They had them in Scotland too. And then we went from there, we went to Portsmouth, and docked at Portsmouth, and we took a train over to London, and had liberty in London. And that was interesting, and then we went back to the States. We weren't there very long. Let's see, let's see. Away we went, the first med cruise of the ship.